Okay, so e-cycling. It's you riding a stationary bicycle in a virtual world competing against other people. And let's be honest, it's probably not the weirdest esport you've ever heard of. The British Cycling Association got involved and decided to create a national championship. And the guy that won that first national championship has just been banned for 6 months, fined roughly $400, and stripped of his gold medal for robo doping. Yeah, I wish I was kidding. Okay, so first of all, I refuse to accept that robo-doping is a fucking thing. I mean, what? Was he injecting the game into his veins?
Just hook it to my vein!
Anyways, the program or game that you race in is called Zwift, and it's a mashup of crazy virtual volcanoes and real-world locations. And the YouTuber found guilty of cheating is Cameron Jeffers. He frequently uploads content to YouTube around cycling in the UK. Now, you might be asking yourself, how does one cheat in e-cycling? Well, just hold on a sec, we're gonna get there, I promise. Now, apparently you can unlock a bunch of different bikes to race with in Zwift, the best being the Tron bike. Not only does it glow, apparently it's the fastest bike in the game and gives you an objective advantage during competition. Now, to unlock it, you have to, you can probably guess, bike up and down a whole hell of a lot of a virtual mountain.
Well, that's while selecting the Everest Challenge and riding past 8,800 meters all the way up to 50 kilometers of climbing.
Now, that YouTuber Cameron Jeffers said fuck that, and in December of 2018 got somebody to do it for him using bot software that simulated the necessary distance in order to unlock the bike.
So, this person logged into my account, used an AMP Plus simulator, which essentially just put in like a power value, for example, like 400 watts, click enter, and your avatar within the game will just sit at 400 watts without like you having to pedal.
So Jeffers placed 12th at the British Cycling eRacing Championship qualifier, and the only reason he got into the top 10 and the grand finals is because 2 dudes randomly dropped out. Nice esport you got there.
I guess you're the winner by default. Default! Woohoo! The 2 sweetest words in the English language. Default, default, default.
Anyways, Jeffers won the whole championship in March in front of a live studio audience. Then in April, Jeffers received a letter from the British Cycling whatever that states because he illegally obtained this Tron bike, he's being stripped of his medal, banned for 6 months, and roughly fined $400. Now, just so we're clear about this, Jeffers and everybody else was using the Tron bike in this race, which means he had no discernible advantage. Now, apparently the biking people got tipped off about all of these shenanigans in an anonymous email, and Jeffers doesn't know who could have sent it. Well, Jeffers, couldn't it have been the dude who rigged this shit for you in the first place? I don't know, just a thought. Now, to be very clear, Jeffers does admit that he gave somebody access to his account and they screwed with the numbers a little bit and illegally got him the Tron bike.
I'm the one that all the blame should be directed to, and yeah, it's all on me, so it doesn't matter who this was.
He didn't even win that much money, roughly $650 and a tiny ass zip-up hoodie that some dude gave to him when he was standing on top of the podium. So this is a super serious punishment for an esport that's billing itself as digital cycling. Players have to adhere to an anti-doping policy, there's a strict weigh-in policy before the event even begins, but then on the other hand, you can roll over power-ups like it's fucking Mario Kart. So not only are the power-ups randomly distributed throughout the race, they come with weird-ass names like Burrito, which makes you undraftable for 10 seconds. Why they chose Burrito, I have no earthly idea. Then there's Ghost, which makes you fucking invisible to other riders, and Feather, which makes you virtually lighter, despite the fact that there are strict weigh-in policies before the race even begins. In a competitive esport, how are there randomized power-ups? What is this, Smash with items on?
Look at the shield pressure. Ooh, look at all this damage.
Man, even stacking gigantic bales of hay sounds better than this shit.
Lexo Fabio could.
Oh, this is interesting. Oh, can they do it?
Nice.
On top of that, Jeffers states that he cheated long before the British Association of whatever wrote the rules for this championship, which means, according to him, he technically didn't do anything wrong.
The eRacing rulebook was wrote on the 9th of March 2019. This was, months after I'd actually done this AMP Plus simulation. So at the time of doing it, whether it was morally right or wrong, now that I think into it, if we're talking from a technical stance, then it was, I didn't break any eRacing rules because there was none to be broken.
Anyways, in his YouTube apology video, Jeffers is upset about the ruling, but he's going to accept it Except that he's not, because he's hired a lawyer to try to get him out of it.
You know, I decided to employ a solicitor to fight my case just because of how passionate I was about it.
And get this, last week Zwift announced the first ever cycling eSports World Championships to take place in 2020. This comes with sanctioning from the UCI, which is the IOC sanctioning body for everything bicycle racing related. So there's a chance you could see this goofy shit, power-ups and all, in the 2024 Olympics.
Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, hit the sub button and ring that notification bell. For unique bite-sized videos you won't find anywhere else, hit up our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages.